Hey YouTube, Pious Garage here and welcome back to my channel. This video is about an item that I bought from Australia and the emphasis is on buying it. It was not a sponsored video, I paid for this with my own funds. As you know from the title of the video, it's about a chalk, one of the best out there, and it's the Vicmarc VM120. I got it as a package deal that was running in one website from Australia, where the chalk is coming in a couple extra things. So aside from the chalk, you get a free insert, you get the woodworm screw, and you get the faceplate ring as part of the deal. This is the handle for tightening the jaws, and the other one is for taking out the screws of the jaws, and the silver one is to release it from the spindle. So here is the chalk in all its glory with the standard jaws, which are approximately 2-inch. It's a full enclosed body chalk. For ones who already have it, they know what it what it is, but it's the whole body is enclosed, so there is like no access to dust in the insides of the chalk, which is different than OneWay, which I'll show later. And this is the insert for my lathe, 1 1/4 inch by 8 DPI, and it works very nice and snug. These are 8 screws for the faceplate, and this is the place where I got it, timberbeats.com. They run a promotion on these guys from time to time, so it's kind of like hit and miss. I also added a couple of jaw sets. This is one of them, the 6 and 7-inch inside-outside diameter jaw. It's a standard looking jaw. And this is the face plate ring that is around 100 millimeters or 4 inches outside diameter. The screws are in 90 millimeters, so that's how it looks like. And then I got another set of jaws, which are called shark jaws, and they're a little bit smaller than the previous ones. This is the profile. They're all dovetail ones, not serrated, so in comparison to the OneWay, they are quite different. They don't grab the wood with the serration and damage it, it's just kind of like compression. Nice marking of Vicmarc Australia on the face of the chalk when you tighten the standard jaws. So let me pull out the OneWay and I'll show you how it looks like on the inside. So you can see the inside of the chalk. So it's not a big deal with the dust, but still it's open, and that's one of the big differences with the Vicmarc. These are the tower jaws, and dimensions are shown here. And I have a couple of jaws of that one. So I have the standard jaws that are similar to the standard jaws on Vicmarc, and I have the spigot one, which are for much tinier stock. So I'm mounting the Vicmarc jaw on my lathe, and I'm putting the shark jaws, and what I notice is a small vibration. You see, as it starts, it's kind of like I'm repeating that. I have a little wobble there. I have to address that and see what's going on. But then when I was looking at the body of the chalk and I'm turning it around, I don't see any movement, so it's perfectly going around. So probably the jaws might have not been set up properly, and I'll have to see that later, but the body is absolutely beautifully centered and machined, so there's like no movement anywhere. This is a small app from my iPhone. I put the iPhone on the rails, and then I'm turning the chalk on different speeds to see how much vibration will happen. So this is my testing of the Vicmarc 120, and I'm going around from low speed to now like 2300 and going up. And I noticed that on the Vicmarc chart on the back it says maximum 2500 RPMs, which might be a case because, well, when you go above that, the oscillation, the vibration are getting a little bit more noticeable. I mean, they are not shaking the lathe without anything on them, but then those oscillation and a material on them probably will be noticeable. So now I'm gonna try a lot of tests with the same app with the different positions of the jaw sets to see how the vibration will change. So I did a lot of tests like this. I was playing in a similar video when I was doing the remote control airplanes, balancing the motors of the remote control airplanes for smoothest flight. So I was using the same application and I was checking the vibration of those. So now I'm doing the same thing. I'm trying to see where I'm gonna hit the sweet spot where the oscillation will be minimal. And what I notice is when you fully close the standard jaws, the actual vibrations are kind of like multiplied, and as soon as you open it a little, you get the best result on a very small opening, but I'll show those at the end of the video. I'm doing a lot of gradually opening the jaws and checking the vibration. My vibration are always checked against the highest speed of the lathe, so like 3400 RPMs. Might be too much for this, but you know, if you get oscillation and vibrations when you turn a spindle stock, which are long and kind of like fragile usually, and you get vibration, you'll never get a good clean cut. So that's why I'm trying to find those spots where on high speeds these jaws and this chuck will perform best, so I know what are the possibilities. And all I can say also is that doing it on around 2500 RPMs, this jaw in any position, this chuck and the jaws, the standard jaws in any position did not show up any kind of a vibration, nothing like what you see on the high speed of 3400 RPMs. So this is my first winner when the jaws are slightly more open, and then I'm doing the next one, which is kind of like very close to being closed, so it's ideal position for all rounded chuck position, jaws position, and then you get like a best result. Now I'm back to the OneWay Stronghold and I'm doing the same tests, and I did a lot of tests with that one too, to kind of get the best two results on the very close jaws and a little bit wide open ones, to kind of get a comparison between what is the best on the OneWay and what is the best on the Vicmarc. So please like my video, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can get notified when I post a new content. I'm doing a quarter turns with the handle, and I got the first winner when the jaws are a little bit more open, and then I will be getting the second one, which is when the jaws are a little bit closer on the OneWay too. For easy understanding what is the difference, I will put them side by side, and you can see the measurements of the winners between the Vicmarc and the OneWay Stronghold, and see how much they differ based on the oscillations. So as you can see, the OneWay Stronghold has a little bit more vibration, so the 1 star goes to Vicmarc on that one, and on the second one also the Stronghold gets a like little but almost the same, so still little better on the Vicmarc. So I would say that the Vicmarc has less vibration then Stronghold, is that noticeable? Is that gonna be a problem? I don't think so. It just what happened while I was testing. So you see, I did so many tests. This is like 20 times speed of the rest of the tests that I didn't include. So take care and stay safe. COVID is still in effect, so practice social distancing, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching.